In this video we're looking at statistical averages and spread. So the mean, median, mode and range for ungrouped data, and also trying to understand their uses. If you're revising, you can pause the video and have a go at questions 1, 2 and 3. So there are three types of averages that we'll look at. They are the mean, which is the total of all the values, add them all up, and then we divide by the number of values. So add them all up and divide by how many they are. The median, that's going to be the middle number when they're put in order. And the mode, and that's the value that occurs most often or most frequent. Now the spread is not average. Spread literally is how you spread out something is. And we can measure that by the range. So the range measures spread, and it's the biggest or the largest value minus the smallest or the lowest value. One way to remember it is a little song. Hey diddle diddle, the median's in the middle. You add then divide for the mean. The mode is the one that you see the most, and the range is the difference between. Don't care how you learn it, but make sure you learn it. Number 1, you have to find the mean, median, mode and range for those values. So the mean, you have to add those values up. 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 divided by how many there are, which is 5. So that is 20, and you're dividing that by 5, which gives you an average, or in this case a mean, of 4. The median's the middle, but they have to be in order. So smallest is 2, then 2, then 3, then 6, then 7. So the middle one there is the 3. The mode is the most common one, which occurs most frequently, which is 2. And the range is the biggest number, 7, minus the smallest number, 2. That's not your answer. That's the method. The range is a number. So it's 7 take away 2, which is 5. Now, a bit more advanced, which you'll need for the harder stuff. Generally, like the median, if you can work your way into the middle to find the middle. But if you're not sure where this comes from, just learn it or get your teacher to talk you through this here. If there are n values, then the median is the n plus 1 divided by 2 value. So here we had 5 values, so n would be 5, and the median would be the 5 plus 1, which is 6, divided by 2, 3. It would be the third value, which it was. So this doesn't tell you what the median is, it tells you its position, it tells you where it is. So if there are 13 values, then the median is going to be 13 plus 1 divided by 2. It'll be the 7th value. Okay? Now, sometimes it's best in a stem leaf diagram, which you might have done already. If you just count in from the middle, 1 from each side, make sure you're going from smallest and then the biggest. You might be able to see that the middle is the 7th value. Now here we've got to find the median of these values. You could do the counting in method, that's not very hard, so that's what I would do in this case because there's not many values. But if you extend this on when it gets harder, how many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 values, so we'd add 1 onto that, which is 13 and half it, which would give us 6.5. So it's a 6.5th value. That means it's going to be in between the 6th and the 7th. It's the average, or the mean of the 6th and 7th value. So we've got the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, the 6th, and the 7th is the 9 and the 13. So to get the middle of those two, you would add the 9 and the 13, which is 21, and half that to give 10.5. So 10.5 would be the median. If you didn't use this here method, you would be crossing them off. Lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest, and you'd be left still with 2 in the middle.